Here we go, folks. It's time for the ladder match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be Kurt Angle and Kenny Omega. It's going to be bonkers. I can't wait for it to get started. I can't wait for that bell, but let's take it down for the introductions.
The contest is a ladder match. It is for the International Wrestling Grand Prix Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 246 pounds,
Kurt Angle looking to walk away with championship gold here today on Fantasy Warfare, but he's got quite a tall task in front of him in the form of the cleaner himself, Kenny Omega. Here you see the IWGP Championship. Well, you did see it. It was hanging above the ring. Both of these men will have to climb and ascend. And there you hear the music of Kenny Omega kicking in fast.
from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, one of the members of the Elite, a former member of the Bullet Club, a former member of IWGP, a former AEW World Heavyweight Champion, former AAA World Heavyweight Champion, former holder of many championships around the world. And he looks to walk away from this ladder match here today with the IWGP World Championship, the Heavyweight Championship, if you will. Fans here giving Kenny Omega quite the response here in Montreal. Wonder if it has anything to do with his alignment with Don Callis, who is not here at ringside for this one. But you know, Don Callis from Canada. So maybe there's a little bit of love for Kenny as a result of that. But either way, the fans here in Montreal solidly behind Kenny Omega, solidly behind Kurt Angle. This ought to be one hell of a ladder match. And of course, we still have our main event still to come here today. CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin in a dream match many thought would never happen and probably never will in reality. But it happens here today on Fantasy Warfare. Nice belly-to-belly overhead suplex by Kurt Angle to start things off. If that ain't a sign of how things may play out in this match, I don't know what could be. We start things off with a belly-to-belly overhead, and Kurt Angle quickly going out to the floor, grabbing one of those ladders. And Kenny Omega comes flying off with a springboard drop kick, takes Kurt Angle out. He says, "No way, that's my ladder, bub." Oh, Kurt Angle gets hit hard with the ladder. That ladder is just bouncing around like it's a Super Bowl. Remember those little Super Bowls you used to get back in the day in the little vending machine? You put the coin in, you get the Super Bowl, you bounce it really high and it goes away? That's what that ladder looked like. Omega's got Angle down on the floor here. That ladder now leaned up against the ringside area. Omega stomping away at Kurt Angle. Oh, nice shot again with the ladder by Kenny Omega on Kurt Angle. Angle is down on the floor, and he is definitely in a bad way in the early moments of this ladder match for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Nice butterfly suplex by Kurt Angle on the floor as he looks to get back in the driver's seat. So far, he's been in the trunk. And Kenny Omega's been splitting the lanes, going back and forth, letting Kurt Angle go back and forth in the trunk of the car. Like you used to do with your friends back in the day. Be like, ha, 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 which one he wants to ride in the trunk of the car? And I'd be like, I do. Just don't play the music really loud. And of course, they play the music really loud, and then they can't hear you saying, "Hey, stop the damn car. I'm going to puke all over your trunk." And then you puke all over the damn trunk. And they're like, "Hey, why'd you puke all over the damn trunk?" And you're like, "I tried telling you that I was going to puke all over the damn trunk, but you played the music really loud, like you told me you wouldn't do. So then when I told you I was going to puke all over your damn trunk, you couldn't hear me say that I was going to puke all over your damn trunk because you played the music like you said you wouldn't. So the puke is your fault." That's what Kurt Angle has been like in this match so far. But now Kurt Angle trying to get back into the offensive flurry of life. As Angle heads up to the top rope. Big time frog splash, but Kenny Omega puts the knees up at the last moment. And now Kenny climbs the ladder and stares off into space and then climbs back down, because that's what you do in a ladder match. Totally a logical move for when you're in a ladder match. You definitely don't want to try and go after the belt. You want to climb the ladder. Stare with deep thought as you stand on top of the ladder in a spot where you could reach for the belt, but instead of reaching for the belt, you stare off in a deep, deep thought before climbing back down the ladder. Yeah, that's exactly what one should do in a ladder match. But Kenny Omega this time is climbing to the very, very tippy top of the ladder, turning himself around. What's he going for? Holy moly! Bunch of flips, bunch of flops, and all he got for it was a freaking set of knees to the gut. And now what could be 3 German suplexes in a row from Kurt Angle. There it is, 3 Germans in a row from Kurt Angle. As Kurt now heads over to the ladder. And he is on the tippy top as well. What's he looking to do here? I'm more interested in why these guys won't grab the damn belt, but Kurt Angle came off with a flying drop kick, taking Kenny Omega out. And then he picks him right back up to his feet. I'm not quite sure I understand the logic there, because now Kenny Omega is in possession of the ladder, but Kurt Angle knocks it out of his hands before Kenny Omega hits him with a back elbow and then a flying knee. This match is just a little bit on the bonkers side right now. Kenny Omega playing erector set with the ladder. I'm not quite sure what the hell he was doing there. And nope, not quite satisfied with where it was. Hits Kurt Angle with it again. Knocks him back down. Setting the ladder up. Now it looks like he is... Oh, jeez. Kenny Omega cold-cocking Kurt Angle with that running knee. Now on top of the ladder. Could he be going for all the flips and all the flops one more time? Moonsault 450, nobody home. See you later. Kenny Omega back up to his feet, though, able to throw a shot to the lower spine of Kurt Angle and then pulling him off the ladder. Kurt Angle didn't have 2 fake knees. He could have just blown them both out on that one. Omega brought over to the ropes by Angle. Hard shot to the back by Angle. Oh my goodness, big time running knee sends Omega over the top rope and down to the floor. As now the action of this ladder match once again spills out to the floor. Omega throws Angle right into the ladder as Omega heads back into the ring, climbing that ladder. I'm not sure the ladder is in good position to grab the championship. These guys might want to consider moving the ladder around if they're really trying to go after the championship gold. But of course, if they're not, whatever, who cares? That looked like the one-winged angel to me. The ladder was in the way of my view, so I'm not quite sure. But Angle looks to be out cold as Kenny Omega now is reached up for the belt and he is looking to pull it down. Having some difficulty with it. It's like he's going to pick a combination lock or something in order to get the belt. And Kurt Angle now back up to the top of the ladder with Kenny Omega. Oh. Knife edge chop to Angle. Hard shot by Angle. Omega returns the fire. What's going to happen here? Nice knife edge chop by Omega on Angle. Then another one to the face. Wait a minute. Angle's got Omega. White noise down to the floor. All right, crowd, I'll give you that one. This is definitely on the awesome side. I can't believe either man is able to stand after that level of a fall. Top of the ladder all the way down to the floor, and then Kurt Angle just throws Kenny Omega like he's nothing before missing a senton on the floor. Kenny Omega now in the ring, and he's climbing that ladder. Could he be going for the belt? No, Angle's there. Now Angle climbing the ladder. He's got the belt in his possession. Omega is there trying to stop Angle from getting the belt. Omega is able to knock Angle down off the ladder. Nice sharp elbow drop by Kenny Omega on the Olympic gold medalist, and then a hard kick to the spine as Kenny now climbs back up to the top of the ladder. So he's going to try for that moonsault 450 again. Moonsault 450 this time. He hits it. Third time is the charm for Kenny Omega. And the crowd once again hitting it with the "This is awesome" chants. And like I said, I got to agree with him. This match has been off the chain so far. Off the hook, off the chain, I don't know. Uh-oh. Angle hooks Omega again. Could it be another trifecta of German suplexes? That would make 6 in this contest. As Angle nails the German suplexes on Kenny Omega and heads back up to the top of the ladder. He's reaching for the belt. He's got it in his possession. Much like Omega having a tough time kind of figuring things out there. It's like there's a combo lock up there or something. Omega with a shot to the midsection and another. A third one. Angle releases his grip. Oh no. Is Omega going to return the favor to Angle? Yes, he is. He returns the favor from the top of the ladder down to the floor. All right, I'm not agreeing with these fans for a third time. I mean, they're just being redundant at this point. Either keep chanting it forever or, you know. I'm just kidding. We like to have fun here in Fantasy Warfare because this match is absolutely awesome. Butterfly suplex yet again by Kurt Angle on Kenny Omega. Angle is in the ring. I'm not sure if he's making a movement for the belt or not. What's he doing? He's on top of the ladder. He's on top of the ladder. Kenny Omega's back up on his feet as Angle is now climbing back down the ladder. Kenny Omega now climbing up the ladder. Angle is there to put a stop to his movements, throwing hard shots to the legs of Kenny Omega, which causes a break in Kenny Omega going after that championship belt hanging above the ring. Angle continuing to try and stop Kenny's momentum. Kenny is still on the ladder, though. You want to get him down off the... There you go. I was going to say, if Angle really wants to stand a chance at stopping Omega's momentum, the best thing to do is to get him down off the dang ladder. Hard stomp with the bottom of Angle's boot to the bridge of the nose of Kenny Omega. As Angle now heads up to the top rope, waiting for Omega. What's he going to hit him with? Big time flying missile drop kick. As Angle now waits on Omega to get back to his feet. Could he be waiting to hit him with an Olympic slam? Oh, nice back elbow by Kenny Omega. And backbreaker. Backbreaker by Kenny Omega on Kurt Angle. As Kenny heads up to the top of the ladder and stands there and does nothing. Kind of weird. It's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. I don't know why you would climb the ladder and not try to grab the belt. See, Kurt Angle's got the right idea. Angle, okay, I guess we're going to just keep, we're going to return fire every time. Jesus. How's Kenny Omega not dead? I mean, he should be dead at this point. He has taken 2 white noises off the top of the ladder to the floor. We're not talking from top of the ladder into the ring. We're talking top of the ladder down to the floor. Absolutely insane. Angle's got Omega. Oh, nice throw. Omega just missed hitting the ring steps at ringside on that one. As Angle now setting up the ladder in the ring. I'm not quite sure why they decide this is great placement. I mean, to be fair, they've still been able to reach for the belt, but seems like you'd want to put the ladder in the center of the ring to give yourself a better chance of grabbing it. But, I mean, maybe they just hung that belt weird. That is pretty off-centered. That belt is very much off-centered. Who did this? They should get yelled at like they were a ring crew guy in '96 with Shawn Michaels as WWE champion. As Omega just nailed a power bomb. Shot to the face. Could it be? Yes, one-winged angel time. Nope. Angle fighting out. Oh, nice side suplex by Kurt Angle. Drops Kenny Omega on the back of his head. Angle now with the arm wringer. Ooh, nice shot by Kenny. Collar and elbow by Angle. He's got Omega bringing him over to the corner. Snake eyes down to the corner. Angle throws Omega over the top rope and down to the floor, not even into the ropes. Angle now smartly, wisely deciding to maybe go after... No, I guess not. Never mind. Never mind, I was going to say smartly, wisely decided to go after the belt while Kenny Omega's down on the floor, but nah. Oh, gnarly. That's what you get for not going after the championship. Big time knee to the face. This could be all for Kenny Omega. Could be all he needs. Maybe. I don't even know. It's hell out here. These guys are just, their placements, their decisions, everything else they're doing in this match confuses the hell out of me. Angle had so much time to put the knees up on that one. We saw the knees waiting. Very interesting. The knees were just waiting for us on that one. Angle grabbing for the belt again. And now he is left hanging. Uh-oh. Electric chair drop by Omega. Omega now locking the legs of Angle up. You might be kind of wondering, why go for a submission hold in a ladder match? Well, I'd say the smarts behind that is solely so that way you can decrease the mobility as we get the ripcord knee by Kenny Omega on Angle. Continuing to stomp away at Kurt Angle. Kenny once again, hey, if it's working, keep going back to it. Because he's doing that. Now he's got Angle up on his feet. Slapped him. Kicked him in the gut. Collar and elbow. Ooh, into the corner and then throwing him like a sack of potatoes. Like a sack of Idaho potatoes. Springboard crossbody down across a fallen Kurt Angle. Kenny now waiting for Angle to get back up to his feet. Could he be looking to hit that one-winged angel one more time? Nope. Angle counters it. Hard shot to the back. Olympic slam by Kurt Angle. Olympic slam by Kurt Angle. This could be all if he gets the ladder in good position. And as we've seen in this match, them and the ladder it's a crapshoot, man. Angle with a drop kick, but nobody home on that one. But Angle right back up on his feet. He's got Omega, and he throws him like the sack of potatoes. Angle now going back to the ladder. He's going to climb up. He's got the belt in his possession. Who will be the one that pulls the IWGP Heavyweight Championship down to walk with? Oh, I think the belt is gone. Do you see that? The belt's gone. Belt went away. It's gone. See you later. Bye. That belt disappeared. Oh! Kurt Angle just dumped on the back of his head. Omega up on the top of the ladder. Oh, big time, high risk. I'm not sure why he didn't grab for the belt. Maybe because that damn thing's in the upper deck. That championship belt is in the upper deck. So, oh, nice ladder shot by Kenny Omega as he sets the ladder up one more time. Omega now climbing up to the top of the ladder. No, yep, to the very tippy top of the ladder. Another high risk. This time it doesn't pay off. Almost asking to lose this match by not going to the top of the ladder. and taking the belt versus going for all these high-risk maneuvers. In this case, I get it. Everybody's fighting. Oh. That almost looked rougher than the ones to the floor just because it was a bit of a more short drop. Angle looked like a lot of his weight just dropped right on the back of his head as Kenny Omega's on top of the ladder. He's got the belt. He's pulling it down, and there you have it. Our winner and new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, it's Kenny Omega. What an absolutely insane contest this was. High risks galore. The bodies took a beating. You know Kurt Angle and Kenny Omega will be feeling this one tomorrow. But coming up next is our main event for the WWE Championship. It is CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.